everybody is doing well. Thank you for tuning into a different approach. This week I want to take a moment to talk about identity. I feel like during this whole quarantine, I feel like the universe has been showing me stuff, has been really just putting things on my heart and on my mind. And one of the biggest things that has been placed on my heart and mind is identity. A lot of times in life, we're not moving how we want to move. We're not walking in the shoes that we'd like to walk in. And I'm not saying this just because I downloaded some divine intelligence over this quarantine. No, I'm saying this because I believe that the reason that stuff was revealed to me is because I've been going through that my whole life. And I think that's most of us. And the more and more that I hear different people speaking, it seems like everybody is tired of being put in this box, in this thing. Everybody is tired of having to be what everybody else is expecting them to be. You have to get a job at this place because it makes you sound good and it makes you look good. But I don't want to work there. I don't want to be there. You have to be friends with these type of people because that's the crowd that, your parents would be proud of you for hanging out with. Or these are the people that I believe that we need to get to a place where we are walking in our authentic selves. And I know I talk a lot about confidence. I talk a lot about being authentic, especially on Instagram and, my other platforms. And I just want to say that I believe that there has to be an unraveling of the ego. I heard this phenomenal quote, and it says, I am not who I think I am. I am not who you think I am. I am who I think you think I am. Deep. I'm going to say that twice because I had to hear it twice. I am not who I think I am. I am not who you think I am. I am who I think you think I am. Meaning, or at least what I got from it, we're always trying to be that person in somebody's eyes that is what we think they think we are. We're always trying to fill these shoes and these things and check these boxes to be somebody else's perfect, to be somebody else's image of goodness, to be somebody else's something. And I just want to say that sometimes we need to learn to let go of all that stuff and to learn to be who we are designed to be. I really feel that not everything is for everybody. And there are some people in this world who are ready to just go into the matrix and they are cool with that. And you know what? That's cool for you. You go on and do that thing. Ain't nobody judging here. But for the people who don't want to be in the matrix, for the people who want to live a different type of life, an authentic type of lifestyle, who don't want to go about it how the world is telling them to go about it, this is for you. Like, I need you to understand that a lot of times there may be things that we don't do because we're afraid of how people will judge us. For example, I want to get a motorcycle. I so badly want to get a motorcycle. Straight up. I'm ready to ride. But when I bring it up, I think about all the reactions that I get from my family and close friends. And this is just an example of me being honest with you. Like, I'm in this matrix too. Like, I'm be trying to fit in too. I want to be accepted too. We all want to be accepted to some degree. And so what did I do? I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not going to get a motorcycle. I might still get it because, I'm going through this transformation. But at the time, I'm like, I'm not going to get it because, maybe they're right. Maybe I will die. Maybe I'm not going to make it. Maybe. When I dyed my hair, I was scared to dye it because I was scared that it was going to look bad and I wasn't going to get compliments. I'm being honest. Why? Because I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. People are consistently trying to impress other people. And the bitter truth is that people are not thinking about you as much as you think they are thinking about you. People do not care as much as you think they care. And the people that do care and try to put their fear on you, meaning, I was listening to a podcast. This is an example. Or even my motorcycle thing, but here's another example. This gentleman was married to this woman. This woman wrote a book. She was open in the book, very vulnerable in the book. And he said to her, I think this is a terrible idea. I don't think that you should put this book out there. You're really putting yourself out there, blah, blah, blah. And the woman goes against what he says. And now when we think about a husband, we think about, or a wife, we think about the person that we really love and the person that we really want to love us back. That's the person we yearn to be loved by, right? And they protect us, and we protect each other, and we help each other, and we grow. So this is her best friend, her life partner. And he was like, no. And one of the things that he said that I was like, wow, was he said, people that love you will come and say things to you with good intention, but they'll be unaware of your capability. That hit me different. I'm gonna let that sit right there. And it's interesting to me because it seems like people don't try to put their fear on you because they don't love you or they don't want to see you succeed, at least for the people that are close to you. Most of the time they do it is because they're afraid of what's going to happen to you. How is the world going to react to you? What's going to happen to you in this life? And so I want to say, like, even with the tattoos, even with self-expression, with dyeing your hair, even with wearing funky outfits, even if learning new religions, even if it's learning new cultures, trying new foods, even if it's looking a little crazy in front of your family, like, because they've never seen nothing like what you're doing. They don't understand. And my whole point in saying this is that people won't understand your path. They won't understand who you've been called to be. And I believe that this is a time for us to really sit down and think about who we want to be. Who do you want to be? Who are you when they're not around? Who are you when people aren't telling you who you need to be? Our whole life we've been growing up and people have been telling us what our limitations are. People have been telling us stories about ourselves. But today I want to ask you, who are you without them around? And I'm not saying get rid of everybody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that within yourself, you need to come to a place where you're thinking about who you really are. Not everything is for everybody. And everybody has their path. And everybody has their journey. But it has to be their own. It has to be your own. It cannot be what they have for you. It has to be what you have for you, what you want for yourself. Who would you be if they never told you those stories about yourself? How often do people tell you about who you are? I've had people come to me and tell me who they think I am and they don't even know me. And I'm like, how are you about to tell me who I am? You don't even know me like that. And even if they do know me, how are you about to tell me what I think and how I feel? So I put all of this out there to say, be bold on your journey. Be courageous enough to step up and walk away from all the stuff. If you are coming out of high school and you don't want to go to college, but you want to travel the world and get odd jobs and travel and see things, okay, that's your journey, bro. You know, like, if you, you know, it could be anything. But what I'm saying is that it's okay to live and experience life. And ultimately, every single experience is not wasted, because everything will always add on to who you're meant to be. But sometimes we have to learn to break free from the stories and the perceptions that people have tried to put on us and make us believe about ourselves. Who are you beyond that story that they told you? I'm going to leave you with that. I'm praying and hoping y'all are staying healthy and good. I know that these are, again, trying times. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe, share, like, all that good stuff. And of course, always feel free, if you follow me on social media, DM me if you want me to talk about any particular topics. I am open to that. And of course, you know, reach out if you ever just want to say anything, whatever, just reach out. Thank you guys. Peace and love.